Let's talk about a Nirvana reunion tour. We discussed previously here on the Morning Show with Anthony, of course, their appearance at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We discussed this past couple of weeks ago when they were at CalJam. I told you there was a rumor that they would come together and do it. They did it. We talked about that. Six songs they performed with Joan Jett and what's his name from Deer Tick, John McCauley. Now the question is, will we get more Nirvana shows? And I said this, those songs, I believe we will. I believe they should. I believe those songs deserve to be played live. Think about your relationships to music and songs. You know, when you have music and something happens or somebody dies or a band breaks up, and then you don't get to hear those songs live anymore. To me, that's tragic. You know, to me, that's very tragic. But these things are delicate situations. You know, people are very protective of their favorite songs, their favorite bands, their favorite musicians, especially such a polarizing character like Kurt Cobain. Very, very protected. I'm a huge fan of Kurt Cobain. But look at the position that these artists are in. None of them need money. None of them need this is not a sellout. They wouldn't be doing it for any of the wrong reasons, right? Chris Novoselic is pretty well off, lives a very simple life. Dave Grohl is wildly successful. So is Pat Smear and the Foo Fighters. Nobody here needs the money. To me, if they ever went out, it would be all for the right reasons because they want to share this music with people again live. So is it possible? A couple of things that just recently went on, a couple of interviews and such. Dave Grohl and Chris Novoselic sat down with Kerrang!, where Dave Grohl admitted to toying around with the idea of a Nirvana reunion tour after they did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing in 2015. Grohl said, and I quote, "After we played the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I considered the idea if there was an opportunity, we could do it again. But it's delicate territory. You can't treat it like just another show. It's very complicated and very special. In those moments, when it just happens naturally, I think it's the best." Clearly, this just kind of happened naturally. Foo Fighters were booking CalJam. They performed, but they also booked the festival. Chris has a band. They wanted to put him on there. Now they're all there. Joan Jett has a documentary that they wanted to screen there. Now she's there. You know, it kind of happened organically, naturally, however you want to describe it, is how it happened. And Grohl admitting that is definitely the best way. And I agree. But sitting there and plotting a 12, 18 city North American tour, 24 if you want to go to, go to the big cities. I'm not saying you got to go play Scranton, Pennsylvania. Scranton Stranglers loose, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. Did they arrest the real one? There's no way of knowing. #office. But go play New York, DC, Los Angeles, Vancouver, Toronto, Mexico City. Go play London. Go hit the major ones. I think a nice little run, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months to have their Nirvana catalog played live again, I think would be really special. All right, so we heard from Dave Grohl. Let's hear what Chris Novoselic had to say. He did say that he was open to it. And I quote, "Personally, it was great to play with those guys again and to play those songs." However, like Grohl, Novoselic doesn't see Nirvana reunion shows becoming a, quote, regular thing, and added, it won't become a whole circus. If the right circumstances present themselves, we do it because we've done it before, noting that not only the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but they also, with Paul McCartney leading Nirvana, released that track, Cut Me Some Slack, which is awesome, which you could hear right here on EHM from time to time. It is in my back pocket. I do throw it on every now and again. They even asked Joan Jett. Kyle Meredith asked Joan Jett if she would be in on doing a long-form tour fronting Nirvana, and she says, and I quote, "I can't even contemplate that. I can't even think that they would do that. If it comes up, I'll figure it out then." Perfectly answered from Joan Jett. What is she supposed to say? You can't say, yes, you look too eager. You'll be open to criticism. You can't say no. You'll be called a jerk. You say, I don't know if they would do that. If it comes out, I'll figure it out. It's a good answer. Again, I just don't see any wrong. You have the majority of the bands left over. I just don't see a scenario where anybody thinks about this negatively. I just don't. Yeah, it would be an expensive ticket. Of course it would be. Yeah, everybody would complain about $50 shirts and do these millionaires need the money. All that stuff. All that junk's going to come along with it. But you'd have the chance to plunk down some money and hear this music performed by the people that wrote it. Sans one really important part, but again, given the scenario, what other choice do you have? To not hear this stuff live? I mean, I'm sure there's a Nirvana tribute band out there somewhere that's probably eking out a fairly decent living going around and playing shows, and people are plunking down the money to go see them because they just want to hear those songs live again. They just want to be there while that music is being produced. So I don't see a bad situation when it comes to this. If you disagree, I would love to hear from you. Because I'd love to hear Nirvana with Kurt again, but I'm not a child. I know that can't happen. And I feel like it's better to get this than nothing. That's just me. You disagree? Love to know. Let me know. Shoot me that message.